is going on.
We can get a
Alright.
potion. A few
Yeah,
potions.
basically the here more or less tonight is going to be here more or less tonight is going to be here more or less tonight is going to be
Alex?
here more or
Stuff?
less tonight is
Hello?
going to be
He's dead.
Alex?
Rest in peace.
Rudy!
No, I made the same mistake 3 goddamn streams in a row where I do not mute the tab that I just have open, so it just
Were you hearing yourself?
yes. I'm like, I'm fine with this on occasion. No. Also, I don't want to blow people's fucking ears out. I'm lucky I caught it early. Okay. Okay. As I was saying.
We could give Elwin the winged boots.
Okay, as I was saying, tonight more or less is going to be a session, shorter session with bookkeeping. So people who want to buy potions and shit and restock their consumables, perfectly able to. Roleplay between characters, all that stuff, and
if you so desire.
Yeah, if you so desire, and most of all, Emps here is gonna be giving us some explanations on things to come.
And answer any questions on
Elerian as a whole.
The boss fight that's coming up or Elerian as a whole. I obviously won't be giving any details on the boss fight itself, but
hints are poggers.
So what's gonna happen after we kill the field marshal?
Probably we take a break and then on to the Emperor.
Probably. We do have an entire city to reform.
We do.
So, what I will say is, over the course of everything, Elerian is soon going to be entering into its winter.
Oh.
So the winter months are on their way.
Yeah.
Which means, if nothing else, if the war is not finished here, the war will be put onto hold because the king will not march his men through the winter.
We're not having a repeat of Stalingrad.
Oh, so he's a good commander, and that's marching his men through the snow for no real reason.
So I guess okay. So the better question is how long on the timetable do we have before winter arrives?
Winter will officially be starting in about a month.
Okay, so.
So we have a month.
Okay. But as it stands, Elerian, the Beast Tribes, and the civilian population control all of Eternia outside of the castle and I suppose the Royal District.
Yeah, the Royal District is still open fighting in the Royal District, and they're still fighting. There's still pockets of fighting in the streets throughout the city.
Okay.
And it's expected to still take weeks before the city is fully under control.
So that might spill. Okay, so that might spill out over into the winter. All right. So minor time limit, but not that huge of one.
How much are potions of greater healing?
Those are 5. Those are uncommon, so if we want to have the price of them, they'd be 250, but if we want to have them at normal price, they'd be 500.
So if I buy 5 potions of greater healing,
that would be 2500 GP. Without a halved cost, or well, no, 550. That'd be 1000. Right?
No, 1250.
Yeah, 1250. My bad. I'm just dumb. I can't math.
And
Wizard, by the way.
And then 3 casts out. Revivify would be 900.
Yep, 900.
GP worth of diamonds, which means along with the original casting of Revivify, we have
4 revives.
4 revives. I give 2 to Elwyn.
We should also set up your ring of spell storing to have Swift Quiver in it, my friend.
Oh yeah, we have to set up your spell rings.
Yeah. Massive fucking deeps.
Ring of spell storing, not
I would like that, please.
Oh yes. So more or less how it's gonna go is basically you just spend the spells inside of it. You hand it over to Ami, and she'll tune to it, and she'll cast.
I don't think you have to attune to it. You just have to cast the spell on it.
Okay. Well, yeah. More or less, just waste the spells inside of it, and she'll use her tail.
I mean, they're all like defensive spells.
Yeah, they're all defensive. Give you all the defensive spells for literally pure fucking offense. Irony.
Carnation does 50,000 GP for 1 use.
Huh?
Reincarnation does.
Yeah, I mean, allowing a character to effectively come back from any age. I think. Not. Don't know. Incarnation. Oh wait, like actual. Was 5,000 or 50,000? I didn't catch.
The 50,000 one. Hold on, Reincarnation dust.
Oh, reincarnation dust. Yeah. You're probably not gonna be buying that.
Yeah, I will be. What shield do I have?
I believe I don't. What is your shield? I think it might be +2. Maybe?
No. Yes, it's a +2 shield.
Yeah, you got a +2 shield, +1 plate.
Yeah, +1 plate's what's holding us up because upgraded armor is fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's so expensive because it's a step up from weapons. I could upgrade my hammer though.
You could. That would still be a 50k. I believe it's
my warhammer hasn't been upgraded.
It's not already a +2. I thought you stole it. There's a +1.
No.
Because we stole it from the Dreadkeep. Right?
No, Caroline's weapon was taken from the Dreadkeep.
I thought we stole some stuff from the Dreadkeep. I thought we stole some other weaponry from the Dreadkeep.
I thought I did.
I don't believe
yeah.
so, yes.
Yeah, there's a magic bonus on my weapon.
Yeah.
That I haven't noticed because I just checked its tooltip and it's a +2.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm smart.
I'm smart. I should change that in my inventory.
You should. I remember things.
You remember things.
But yeah. So Mr. DM, I would like to hear about the changes to resistances and vulnerabilities.
Okay, they're not changes. It's the way, because for the majority of like just basic enemies, they're still gonna work as per normal.
Yeah. Well, how have you figured out what you're going to be doing with them? That's what I should have asked.
All right, so for the coming boss fight, we're going to experiment with vulnerabilities not doing double damage.
Okay.
Vulnerabilities will do base damage, but instead will affect the person's abilities.
Okay.
Whether weakening or straight up disabling some of his abilities, depending on his weaknesses.
Okay. That's very interesting.
They have all been listed out for what elements will do what to him. I will say his resistances and vulnerabilities will change throughout the course of the fight.
I However, I see one thing, he's probably just gonna stay permanently resistant to psychic damage. Because that whole psychic net thing that was going on. That's just a guess on my end, though.
Now, as an aside, to a lesser extent, but still there, he will still take half damage from resistance.
Uh-huh.
And some very particular abilities will get empowered if you hit it with an element that he's resistant to.
So there is.
Oh no!
So there is a bigger risk reward factor for fucking around with my elements.
Yes.
Fuck around and find out, but don't die. Naughties.
So basically, I'm his specialty.
Let's go!
Okay.
He fucks around and he finds out, and
Never dies.
surprisingly
Never
doesn't die.
I have been told by a friend of mine who is a DM. The second you get cocky with a wizard, you might as well rip up the character sheet. Something's gonna happen. I'm like, I could probably say that I should have ripped up Dami's character sheet multiple times.
Yo, true?
Because I've done this incredibly fucking stupid shit with her. Incredibly cocky shit.
I did.
First of which, bugbears. Screw those guys. Those guys suck.
Bugbear.
Bugbear happened. Never again. But yeah, that sounds interesting. Gives more reason for me to actively want to check around and maybe play a little safe.
And it lets me make bosses not just
Fall
make,
over.
and allows me to make bosses not just make either fall over because I've given them a vulnerability and you can just hit their vulnerability all the time with any spell. But also not make them HP sponges, making everybody else feel rather useless.
Yeah, because I mean, Gore shits out physical damage. Elwyn shits out range damage, but has some steps into the elemental. Rivius just provides mass fucking eels and negation, and I just shit out damage, although there isn't really much of a point in my subclass
I
most
also do
times.
chip damage.
You do chip damage, and you
chip
also...
chip damage to anybody with concentration will be very annoying.
It will be. It is.
Because even if they succeed their roll, they still have to roll a concentration check.
Ooh.
Yeah, true.
So
And
so long as you are within range of someone, for Spirit Guardians, they will have to roll a concentration check every turn.
Oh, that's mean.
That is mean. Why I'm giving Ami in the one shot multiple concentration slots, just so you know. I'm gonna be mean. I'm just gonna throw a lot of these troll spells out. I'm just gonna fight around with them.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
For my Divine Boon gives me 2 concentration slots for 3 turns, right?
Yes, it does.
If I get hit, do I have to roll 4 concentration checks?
Yeah.
Well, you roll 2 at advantage, yes.
That's 4.
I thought it was once per damage source.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Once per damage source. So you have to roll conk for both spells per damage per time you get hit.
Every time you get hit.
My God.
So would magic missiles?
Magic missile stonks go up.
Magic missile is counted as a single source of damage. Just so you're aware.
Thank
Although
God.
that's DM dependent.
Scorching ray stonks go up.
There we go. But also that requires them to hit.
Yes.
That is a big catch from most things.
But most bosses can hit Rivius though.
Most bosses can hit anyone in the goddamn party because Rivius exists. Ami in particular is just yeah, if I'm even remotely near, yeah, she's getting fucking punched.
Go get yoinked. I mean, if you really think about it, the Field Marshal probably has dossiers on us.
Oh, more than likely. Oh, hundo fucking percent. I can't have a dossier in my brush because I've never fucking used it.
True.
I can heat metal that man's. Oh yes. Oh.
That's always the main thing.
Oh yes.
Okay, but here's the thing, Alex.
Yes,
you have
hi.
to be next to him.
I don't have to be next to him. Heat metal.
Isidore has to be next to him.
Heat metal isn't heat metal ranged?
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was.
For sure
I thought
it is.
it was.
Oh no, it's Shocking Grasp. What I'm
Yeah,
thinking of.
shocking grasp. I'm not trying to.
Oh.
If I wanted to take away his reaction, I'd just go be an open hand monk. I just go join one of my other characters, because they were an open hand monk. My first.
Oh, Crescent was an open hand monk.
Yes, he was. I was going to respec him into Astral Self or Pelon's homebrew way of the Hurricane, but yeah, you only ever hit level 9.
Oh, unfortunate. I didn't know Crescent was an open hand monk.
Well, open hand is generally considered the best low level monk, so.
Or it's just one of the most solid monks all around, really.
Yeah.
I like Shadow Monk. He's cool.
Shadow Monk is very good.
Yeah. And Kensei's cool.
Kensei is nice if you want to say fuck the class I'm playing. Fuck the class I'm playing. I'll just don't be a worse fighter. Smile.
No, fuck the class I'm playing. I'm gonna be a ranger, but better. Sorry, Tyson.
I mean, at that point, just go play a fighter. Just go play a fighter. Why are you playing Kensei?
Because Kensei shot is cool, Alex.
Why not be a Sun Soul? Like, I don't.
I don't want to be Dragon Ball, okay?
Why not? Dragon Ball's fun. Smile.
Long Death is funny.
Long Death is funny. Again.
It's the tank.
Again. I love. Okay, this is completely off topic session, but we're more or less just here to just have a time. This entire fucking week.
I've activated the monk main's love for monks.
Who's only played a singular monk, by the way. The irony of it all. Well, I technically played 2, but the other one was in
I was about to say, if you count the Pathfinder monk who never hit anything.
Don't remind me. Yeah, it's just a recurring. It's okay. So another joke is that he's pretty much the running joke in our Saturday game is just someone for some reason is cursed to either roll really shit attack rolls or just never make a single save. I'm like, oops, sorry, that's Moonfire.
In Crimson Tide / the Eagle's Blessing now, Musukusu could not hit anything. He rarely hit anything.
I think you.
But God forbid she needed to blow a horn.
But God forbid she needed to whistle as loud as she could to summon the rest of her party to save her ass.
But yes, as it goes, Monk is an amazing skirmisher class and just an off class. Mercy Monk, good off healer. Long Death, good off tank. If it has like tiny minions to basically get its temp HP back off of.
Tiny minions, nutters.
Monk does Monk does a lot of things good, but nothing excellently, other than realistically being the only real skirmisher class of the game, other than maybe Rogue.
It's a jack of all trades without being a bard.
No, that's still Bard. No, Bard's still better at that.
Yeah, Bard's the jack of all trades. I'm gonna fucking master them all anyway.
Yeah, fucking Bard. It's stupid. Monk has the power of it. If it is the fastest class of the game, with a quotation mark.
Yeah.
Because whatever your movement speed is, plus 10, at like base level.
Yeah, it's the fastest class in the game base. Others can get quicker because shenanigans.
Yeah.
But base, it is the fastest.
But generally, no other class gets bonus action dash unless dumbass gets expeditious retreat. Or I mean, yeah, that's Rogue Monk are the fastest. But even then, Monk eventually just outpaces Rogue because they have enough key points to where Rogue still can't keep up because full turn dashing. Function dash, bonus action dash, movement. That combined with the movement bonus, unarmed movement, and you've got yourself one fast motherfucker. Otters.
And then running up the walls and
yeah, running across water, running up the walls. Well, Astral Self if you want to be Hexblade, but Wisdom.
What's involved playing a Hexblade?
Someone is considering Hexblade. Hexblade turn my one shot. I'm like, you know, I want to say you do that, but also say that's fucking heresy. Anyways,
Anyways, DM,
can we have more money
Alright.
from the king?
can we
No.
have more?
What? What's cringe? We helped make the siege go so
I
quickly.
think he's busy.
It-
Alex.
There are a few things. One, you are currently involved with an active siege.
And
There.
you can still get paid.
He will pay you after.
God damn it.
And two, his monetary advances are currently tied up with, maintaining an active siege in a city that he's just funded a massive revolt for.
And
Yeah, he has
I
a
don't see the
point, Alex.
I don't see the problem here. This is a joke. You could more
But
than
yeah.
feel the shit-eating grin on my face.
But yes, one other detail I'm going to give you for the boss fight, so that you know this when you go in. It is going to be a 3-phase boss fight.
Oh wowie.
Of course it is.
Okay.
Of
So
course
it's 6
it is.
phases with like rest in between. Probably not.
Oh,
No.
hell no.
Okay. Just making sure.
Considering Angel's one of the DMs.
This
No.
is true.
No, there's no way in heck Angel is gonna be like
You know,
rest between my 3-phase boss fight and one economy. Hello?
make Ami a 6-phase boss fight whenever she hits level 20.
What I will tell you, I'm not going to be working with multi initiatives yet. That's not saying that this boss fight will be doing.
Thumbs up.
Good, thank you.
What's the bad news? Legendary actions, legendary stuff, players.
I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I will tell you he does have one legendary action point.
Oh, okay. Well, he gets it back every turn. Whenever it's his
No
turn.
legendary resistances, however.
Fuckers! Hold person! Probably not, because that'd be too easy.
Considering he probably has a high wisdom.
Oh,
so-
Oh, more than likely. But if he fails, oh god. If he fails, oh god, he's just fucked.
If he fails, it'll be funny.
If he fails, he just dies, you know? Because then, hello, barbarian fighter. How are you?
Hello, barbarian fighter that can crit fish.
Doesn't even need a fish.
He doesn't even need the fish. He doesn't need the fish anymore. It just crits because paralysis is stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, but Mr. DM,
Hello.
have you considered don't kill us? Question mark?
He doesn't want to.
The plan is that none of you die. That's the
Good.
plan. The dice will decide the rest.
Yeah.
Another detail I will give you for this boss fight. The map is important. The boss fight was designed around the map.
Which is both terrifying, but that also means we can fuck with the map too. If he can mess with the map, so can we. But that incurs the risk of potentially angering Bane and saying, no, heck you, I'm gonna intervene. Which is actually scary.
Yes. When you guys see the map next session, feel free to ask questions about what you see on the map, about what you can interact with. Because, again, this boss fight has been designed with this map in mind. Or more specifically, the map was designed with the boss fight in mind.
Yeah.
Is it a DG special?
Yes.
This is a DG made map. It is his last map that he's going to be making for me for a while. And it is insane.
Wish we could see it.
Did he get paid for it though?
Yeah.
Yes, it has been paid for.
Okay.
This was a properly commissioned map.
Like the last one.
Yes, this is not one that he did voluntarily. This is one that we commissioned from him.
All right. Well,
the boss fight, I'm expecting to take at minimum 2 sessions, possibly 3, depending on how the everything goes.
Yeah.
And once you guys have finished the boss fight, I have a bill fucking lowdown for you.
I guess
Lord?
indeed. And then
Lord,
whatever else is going to happen, because the field marshal is only one of the big idiots we need to deal with.
I think he's just the big. He's the main thing, and then whatever.
Yeah, but
And
we
then
don't know what the hell's
whatever.
gonna happen with the Emperor. So the Undying.
Yeah, the Undying.
But it. I ain't got an idea
Okay,
for the Undying.
question.
Yes.
Is the Lord the reason why after raid you couldn't test the boss fight?
No. The reason for no testing of boss fight after the raid was I was fucking exhausted.
So raids generally are pretty exhausting.
But yeah, it wasn't because of the lore dump. We did the lore dump because we weren't doing testing. But yeah.
So I didn't you also want to talk about what would be happening after the boss fight? Assuming we'd obviously don't all fucking TPK, which shouldn't happen, but it's always a possibility.
Yeah. So the big thing that's happening, and the king would have discussed this with all of you because you have been important to everything.
Literally everything. Instrumental even.
Once the city is taken, the Elerian army is going to go into a holding pattern. He's going to leave a garrison in the city, and the majority of his army is going to return home.
Okay.
They're going to attempt negotiations with the Imperium again during the winter.
Remaining Imperium.
Because chances are neither armies are going to be moving through the winter. And the king is going to return his focus on his own land because, well, he did have armies marching through his land for quite a while, and they are going to have food trouble for the winter. So he has to focus on his core territory.
Amps?
Yes. Hello.
Can't Elwyn and Vivius help with those food troubles because of great food and water in plant growth?
Yes.
Yes, you can help. The biggest issue, plant growth will pretty much not be able to get any crops grown in a month. I don't believe, because I believe it just makes the ground fertilized, doesn't it?
Fertile, yeah.
Yeah.
It does
so
fertilize.
Crops will grow quicker, but not quite quick enough to grow enough food in a month.
You can't just flat cast it, which effectively, which would help.
Yes, it will be a help, especially for after the winter, for refilling the stores.
Yeah, but
but
more or less
the king, yes, the king he's going to be handling his core territory, and he's going to leave, the occupied territory under the command of Woodrow and the four of you.
Cool.
Because the four of you are going to he's leaving the charge under you because you're going to have to help
Woodrow.
Particularly the city of Eternia survive the winter as well.
Good. Alright.
Kingdom building.
Agreed. Well, kingdom
So-
survival. We're like,
Ooh.
You guys are going to be dealing with the various issues that have plagued Eternia in the last few years.
I'm good.
From
It's like
its
10 years?
yes, from increased issues in banditry,
Yeah. Fair.
food shortages,
Uh-huh. Fair.
um,
The whole issue with slavery, rampant
Yeah,
racism.
the rampant racism throughout the city, which is going to be a systemic problem that requires fixing.
Yep, that one's gonna be that one's gonna be a bitch and a half to root out.
Yeah, considering none of us are human.
So at this point,
But-
essentially what the king is doing,
Mm-hmm.
and I will make this more official in the session after the boss fight. The king is going to offer the four of you to become vassals of the Etherian kingdom.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
With you sharing the thief of the city of Eternia
What does Steve mean?
basically the land that you control.
Okay.
Oh.
That's okay.
That's neat.
That's
Oh, so
neat.
we landed nobles.
Sort
Pretty
of.
much.
Yes, essentially he is landing the four of you.
Yeah.
He's giving you land within his kingdom, because this is occupied territory, and thus he can give it to
Yeah.
who he feels deserves it.
Legally, by the way, because he's earned it through right of war.
You will, and by him giving this to you, you will have claim to this land. So,
Yeah.
Alright.
what is done with it from there is up to you. If you
Yeah.
decide the four of you want to keep it, or if you want to give it away after the
Escapades of
winter, that is
surviving.
entirely up to you.
Yeah. How's the clinic
But
doing?
Yeah, how's the clinic doing?
The clinic is acting as a triage center for wounded soldiers,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and is taking the weight off of the actual Etherian
Yeah.
medical
Yeah.
triage teams.
Hey, Rivius, you might
So
be pretty good in
it
there.
is packed.
Hey, Rivius, you might do some good in there.
I mean,
We're not gonna be
yeah.
right now. We still have like an in-game week or so.
We're still busy. I mean, he's
Indeed.
gonna check back onto it when we're not trying. When we're not.
Yes, when the imminent siege of the castle, storming of the
Or being
fortress.
visited by gods in the night.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, Rivius doesn't sleep, so.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, how'd that logistics stuff go out? You know, how's the Ethereum logistics team doing with Ami help?
They appreciate the help, but you can only do so much. You cannot supply an entire army
Oh, I know.
with bags of holding.
Oh, I'm aware.
But you have definitely but you using your helm of teleportation does take quite a bit of weight
like
off.
I mean like the paperwork. Like I'll
Oh, with the paperwork, yeah, the bureaucracy team is ecstatic.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, like I guess that is also true. Helm of TP very OP. You know, maybe just try and go and get it upgraded at some point. How? Great fucking question.
I mean, you can take him up with the DMs and see if they can get upgraded.
Well, we don't exactly know any smiths that are particularly good with items, magical items. So
I
I have to
feel
find
like the
one
king
other.
knows people.
He probably does, but you know, probably after if we survive.
I mean, he did make an entire warforge. Wait, did he make justice?
No,
No.
he did not make justice.
He's helped
Justice
Justice.
is just a very old friend.
Yeah, okay, as far as it
Are
goes,
they dating?
you're not dating. What? I do not believe that they are dating, Taylor.
All right.
Oh no!
Just gonna straight up say me, Angel, and Bird did have a discussion for about half an hour about the king being in a polycule with his human wife and Justice when he came to us there.
Incredible.
I knew it.
It's not canon, but we did discuss it.
Shocker.
Incredible. I knew it.
It's for the Kelly brothers so bright. God damn it. Okay. Well, as far okay. So, other question. Can we get an update to the Fermenter Brews stock? Since it,
I will have to give that to you. I will talk to Angel about updating the stock.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Yeah, but more or less, as far as I'm gonna go, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it hasn't been updated.
It has not been updated since its original incarnation, and
yes.
Wait, I could buy those bracers of defense, but also that's only +2 AC and Keck W.
I feel
it's
like
not gonna do too much for you.
It's not gonna do unless it's Robes of the Archmage. It ain't gonna do too much.
I feel like they've looked at your AC issues and they're like, you know what, we're gonna fix that, and then they're like,
maybe not. I don't know.
We don't know what loot they're gonna give us.
Tome of Understanding would be very good. Robe of Stars, I want, but I think I'm probably
Robe
good.
of Stars would be expensive.
I mean, all
and
of those.
I don't think they're gonna straight up give you a Robe of Stars for no reason.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Probably
though.
not.
They've given us.
They've given us all the shit.
Mhm.
Oh, using this fucking.
The loot has been planned out as well.
Oh.
We do have some nice shit for you guys.
Oh, hey, maybe we might be getting into our first legendaries or slightly more common very rares. Because as far as it goes, we don't actually technically own any very rares.
No, we don't.
I mean, other than our soulbound item, soulbound items, but I think those are.
I think Angel still needs to update the rarity for these. They're still rares.
Yeah. Iron Giants is rare. I don't think I need. I want a potion of Hill Giant Strength. Because I just need.
Gore?
No.
I already got the.
Yeah, he has the belt. This is for Ami, for when she says, "Fuck you, Tensor's transformation." Because I'm like, I don't need to ask Gore for his belt. I just need to drink a fucking potion of Hill Giant Strength.
Plug.
Yes.
Hello.
Can I buy 3 casts of Revivify and 5 greater healing potions?
Yeah, easy enough.
Is that under half price from Justice, or is it full price?
I will say the potions you'd have to get from the Fermenter's Brew, so that'll be full price. But the components you can get from the Quartermaster, so they'll be half.
What else do I want?
So there'll be, how much is that? 900 in half.
What else?
450. Plus the greater potions of healing. Greater healing. Because I want potions of greater healing just in case, because I just have the healing.
Nature's Mantle. You know, why was Nature's Mantle in here originally? Did you just randomly roll for these originally?
Yeah, quite a few of them were random rolled. So.
Okay, because I was say like, this is only attunable by the Druid or Ranger, which we didn't have until like halfway through the Dreadkeep arc.
Yeah. But yeah, some of the stuff in there is randomly rolled. Some of it is selected, but...
Yeah.
a good amount of it was just random roll.
Man, I'd love to have a Feywild shirt, but also, oh god, that's such a terrible idea to give to me.
Yeah, because that's
wild magic, Smile.
That's wild magic, baby.
Indeed.
450, 550 times 500 times 5 is 250 plus 450 is 2,950.
You know, hey Gord, are you wearing armor?
Yeah,
Yes,
he has the
I
mythic armor
have the
on.
Mizium.
Right,
Mizium.
right. I was about to say, you know, bracers of defense on a barbarian seems like a really good idea.
If I do that, I think my AC will go up.
Yeah, but
I
also
lose the
crit immunity and pseudo strength / con evasion, which is bit of a scary thing. Ring of Mind Shielding, already have that. Robe. Stars. I mean, Robe of Stars is more or less just
especially with my
physical
strength
magic
and con
missile.
saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're unlikely to fail, but
Well, no, it's was it? I would take no damage if I succeed. So
yeah.
yeah, that's
Any crit
evasion
hit
on
doesn't
it's
hit.
an evasion on strength and con, and those
Yeah.
I had +10 and +13 on.
Yeah, right. If your submagical effect allows you to make a strength or con save, take only half damage.
Yeah.
You instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw. So it's like half of it. It's like half of evasion.
Yeah.
Since it does not turn fails into just automatic successes.
No.
Which is very dumb. Belt of Dwarven Kind, not terrible. It's +2 con. Problem is, I think you're already at max con.
I'm at 18 con actually.
Oh,
but
yeah, I don't.
I'm wearing the belt of Hill Giant Strength.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say you can't wear more.
I
More than
know.
yeah.
I can become a Final Fantasy character and have belts everywhere.
Heck.
No, you see, what you do is you have your belt, which is the belt of Dwarven Kind, and then you've got your championship belt that you have over your shoulder.
It's a Final
Yes.
Fantasy character.
No, it's the WWE wrestler.
Funny. Okay, yeah.
Also, I think I'm using. Well, no, these three of because we have 4 attunements last time, right?
Yeah, we have 4 attunements. Yeah, we have 4 attunements.
I used
I'm
all
using
of mine.
3. So
Mine is
I could
more or
use-
less probably going to be tied up. I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could just like listen to a potion of speed for Gore, and that was just like, yeah, go nuts, Gore. Go nuts.
That's very expensive, though.
It is very expensive, but it's also incredibly powerful.
It is.
Potion of heroism, not bad, because it would free up one potion. Getting everyone potions of heroism wouldn't be bad, because it frees up Rivius's conch slot. Well, other conch slot.
The one for 3 turns only.
Yeah, the 3-turn one. And it would make it so can't drop that, so you just have Bless for the full fight. Hey Alan, consider you could just cheese out whatever we need to get rid of out of. So make it so the ring has just basically give yourself a cast of Swift Quiver that you can use.
Yeah, we can get potions of heroism for everyone.
Yes,
That's
yes
like
we can.
5,000 each.
Yeah, it's like 5,000. I mean, you alone have more money. I'm just like
Mhm.
the very rares. I mean, the quickness of action, which is Dex, would be very good for literally any of us. Like maybe minus Rivius.
I mean, I only have 10 decks, so.
Realistically, the only thing we can really get out of that would be +1 to your save, because you're in heavy armor.
That's why I have
I mean, Tome of Understanding would increase my Tome of Understanding would be really good for me. I mean, that's a fucking given. I'm a wizard. Plus another spell, another prep
Tome
spell.
of
My DC
Understanding
goes up.
is the wisdom one.
Is it?
I
Oh.
just looked it up.
Oh.
I think
I believe it's Tome of Knowledge is
Yeah,
intelligence.
Tome of Clear Thought.
Tome of
My
Clear
bad.
Thought.
Yeah, my bad. I mean, that'd be good for you, just because more spell, higher DC, unfucks your wisdom score. The majority cleric.
Yeah, it's Tome of Understanding is Wisdom. Manual of Quickness of Action, I think, is Dex.
Yeah.
my wisdom is
Clear
better,
Thought is
by the
Wiz,
way.
and Bodily Health is Calm.
And Tome of Leadership and Influence is Charisma.
I mean, I could use that so I can have.
Can dump all 4 of your celestial three celestial die into someone. Pog. Pog. Not enough fairy race though, really. I think it's probably better to invest into more consumables for now. So as far as it goes, wowie. Oh, good Jesus Christ! I almost crit.
What?
I just decided to rail Firebolt. Literally, it almost crit. And of course, of course.
Yeah,
this is why no one fucking uses. This is why I just stopped using cantrips. Their damage should be good, but no, it's just not. I use that when I could just use. Why use that when I could just use that? Guaranteed. Fuck you levels of damage.
I literally just rolled 2 natural.
Unlucky.
Incredible.
Okay, you meowed, you get to leave. No, come on, leave. Come on, you meowed. Out. You meowed the door. That's the sign of I wish to leave. Yeah.
Hey, I have. Okay, so question.
What's up?
How much is the Dex tome, by the way?
50 grand.
50,000.
Same as every other tome.
It would be
50 grand.
50 grand.
Oh, I had nowhere near that much.
I mean, Rivius has close to that much, but I'd have to. What?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more better places to put towards that.
I've spent like I've spent 3,000 gold. So
I mean, I know, but I have like 11. I have 11, so I could cover like the other 10 that you need.
I have like 6.
We could splurge for a single very rare if really
No,
wanted
it's
to.
fine. No, it's fine.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I got potions of greater healing. Then
I mean, if we're getting a very rare, let's get a manual of golems and
if we're not doing that,
start building our own army of golems.
We do not have the time, nor the money, nor the want to do that, Panda.
I do.
But if we did, though.
God damn it.
Oh, but what if we did?
We don't have the money to actually build the golem. So.
No, yeah, like I said, we don't have the fucking money to do that.
And we don't
but
have time.
We could eventually.
The winter is in a month, Tyson.
It's only 100k for an iron golem.
Fuck that. Good lord.
On top of the 50k for the manual itself.
A mercenary company of golems, and then they start making money for themselves, and then they just grows from there.
I don't think they're sentient, Tyson. Are they sentient?
It's money on top of money.
Well, Hey, Amps.
Hello.
What? I want to. Okay, hold up. Let me go. Spells. Commons are 100. I want to buy 10 spell scrolls of silvery barbs.
Oh, huh? What?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep.
You have 10 spell scrolls of silvery barbs.
Yes. Because we're getting to the point, I should stop being nice to you. It is time to use Silvery Barbs. It is time to use this frankly overpowered spell.
Question.
Hi, yes.
If you read a scroll that has a spell that requires concentration, does that still mean you have to keep concentration on that spell?
I believe so, yes.
So there's a couple of ways you can argument on it, because I actually had the discussion. I had this discussion with a friend last night. Technically, the spell has already been cast or inscribed onto the scroll from someone else. You're just the conduit for the spell to actually take its effects. That's more. So it's like that's an argument for why why it wouldn't be concentration, but also for the sake of balance, and so for the sake of spell rat tattoos not being overpowered as shit.
Yeah, here's what I'd say to that. You just can't have concentration spells on scrolls then. There's nobody concentrating on the spell because paper can't concentrate.
True. Yeah, so that just means scroll of haste the fighter. Free haste. What's the point of a potion of speed?
Yeah, essentially also I was just saying that also means you can't just buy like 10 potions, 10 scrolls of bless.
Oh god. Oh no.
Okay, so hear me out.
Okay.
We have about a month to the winter, correct?
Yeah.
There's a common item called the Pot of Awakening.
Uh-huh.
You put an ordinary shrub into the 10-pound clay pot and let it grow for 30 days, the 1 month.
Uh-huh.
And when it magically transforms into an awakened shrub that follows your commands.
Uh-huh.
Let's buy it. It's a common. How much do
Yeah.
commons cost?
100 GP.
500.
How much money do we have? We have like
a lot.
We'll say 50,000, right?
50, 60,000 total.
Yeah. Let's buy 60,000 in these 100 gold piece pots and build an army of awakened shrubs.
Panda, they have 10 HP and 9 AC.
Yes.
We shall take
They are Panda, they are CR 0. Zilch.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
They have 3 strength, 8 dex, 11 con, 10 and 10 with 6 charisma.
Yes. Personally, I like where Panda's thinking's going here.
So we surround the fortress in a nice garden, and when we all just leave. So when the Emperor steps outside, and suddenly all these trees just reach in and just grab him. There's so many of them that a couple of them have to crit. And then those crits will deal so much damage.
This is the same idea of just gather 100,000 skeleton archers and fucking delete Tiamat like that.
I mean, yes, this is what was
same
bounded
principle.
accuracy.
Same god damn it, Panda.
I think I got everything. I might have to leave because my medicine's kicking my butt right now.
That's fine. This isn't particularly invested. This isn't.
I'm sorry. I really am.
It's all good. We wanted to get something in this week.
Yeah, we wanted to get something in because we've lost a lot of sessions. We have lost a lot of sessions.
I'm gonna bring my laptop to the beach, so.
Ooh.
Nice.
Just don't get sand in it.
Oh god, please.
Oh god, it's sand in the fans of the laptop.
Wait. I have no magic weapons concentration. God, I hate magic weapon. It's just. I wish magic weapon was a good spell. I just do. I wish it was a good spell. It's okay.
Phase 2, Alex just reloads all of the spells and
magic weapon, no longer concentration.
Tato, Pot of Awakening? What? You use one and realize you like feet?
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay. But no, okay, but no, seriously. The elemental. Elemental what?
You know what's going to happen in
A
phase two?
a
Alex is
non-magic
going
weapon.
to. You know what's going to happen in phase two? Alex is going to open 5e tools and be like, listen.
Not concentration. Not concentration.
Listen.
Not
These
concentration.
spells.
No
out
longer
of here.
concentration.
I'm rewriting them.
No.
These magic items, I'm redoing this.
Okay, but no, seriously. Magic weapon and elemental weapon on paper are fine. In practice, they're freaking worthless. Because they have to be non-magical weapons. Which in more, like in Strahd, magic weapon is fine. Elemental weapon is fine because Strahd doesn't give you a lot. Unless your DM is an actual merciful person and says, that's fucking cringe.
And
it
if
actually
they
gives
were, they
you
wouldn't
things.
be playing Strahd.
Yeah. You probably would have died already. But it's just like...
Merciful DM running Strahd. Tell another joke.
Like, it's just like... I want to have a reason to use magic weapon. I'm like, I could use it on my quarterstaff before I use tensors, but no, I can't, because it's constant goddamn tracing.
Real quick, how much are uncommons again?
500.
500.
They're 500.
Yeah.
I should probably buy at least one potion of growth.
I was thinking of that.
Big
I was like,
boy.
I should do that.
Big Minotaur. An extra d4 of damage, too, per hit. It's not much, but it adds up.
It does.
Especially if I start critting.
You know, I should also just... I should buy spell scrolls of Vortex Warp. I should realistically just keep a lot... Wait, hold the fuck up. Hold up. What? Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. You know, I should really remember that, oh, you know, I'm Scribes Wizard.
Yeah, you
can just make my fucking own.
Yeah, you can just make your own.
Granted, that takes money, and I'm like...
I can give you the money.
Gravity Spell Scroll takes an amount. 3 days. It takes 3 days. Okay. Trying to use my level 10 feature. Like, more than just that fucking Unca Bunga free Scorching Ray. The 3rd level Scorching Ray. Scribes.
Amps? Amps?
Hello.
Hey! You are also adept at crafting spell scrolls, which are described in the treasure chapter of the Dungeon Master Guide. The toll and time you must spend to make such a scroll are halved as you use your wizard's will. So what I'm hearing, I just make my own.
Yeah, make your own spell scrolls.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Taylor? You were gonna ask something?
I was just asking. I forgot my question actually. Sorry.
Fucking rip.
Oh man, it takes 25 gold pieces? Holy shit.
Hey.
I take one. I buy one spell scroll. Okay. It's the analysis has become important. How much time before the boss fight? Like in world time?
It's probably going to be to break through into the actual palace. It's probably going to take a few days at the least. So 4 days at minimum.
Okay, so in that time, so 3 times divided by 2 is 1.5. So I could get two spell scrolls. I could get 2 second level spell scrolls in the span and over the time of 3 days. 250 GP.
Nice.
Hog. Okay, well, Obby's about to have a lot more fucking scrolls going forward because of like, wait, this is amazing. Alright, sorry, I'm just... Alright.
Wait, wizard be like unga bunga.
Wizard who wants to do some downtime shenanigan has downtime, because Master Scrivener is a funny feature.
You know, it would be balanced
What?
and not totally, and not being a meme. You get to. I think this is like sort of like Gestalt, I guess. If you're multi-classing and you have a dead level, you get to choose a feature from your other class.
What do you mean?
Like for example, you're level 9, you're level 6 cleric, level 3 warlock. You have a dead level.
Yeah.
You take on cleric, like level 7 cleric.
Yeah.
You take
It's not dead.
a feature.
Because spell slots, but go on.
Yes. You take a feature from warlock that you like. That's equals to your total level.
That's terrifying, actually, for several reasons. Like, it's a meme, but that's terrifying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
It's a funny idea, but that is incredibly powerful. Oh yeah, you're just like 13, like you're just total level you're just like total, like, hold up, hold up. Just, oh yeah, your total level is 11, and you have like a dead-ish level on cleric, like you're 4 warlock, 7 cleric. Oh yeah, you can just take Mystic Arcanum now and have a free 6 level spell from the warlock class, and that's insane. It's actually nuts.
Mm-hmm. It's a meme. Don't do it because.
Yeah, that's terrifyingly strong.
Yeah, I mean, have you considered? I was thinking about it because
18 warlock, 2 cleric, divine intervention, and then the guaranteed divine intervention when you're a warlock.
Yeah, also fighter barbs don't have to suffer through.
Yeah, fighter barb is ridiculous at that point because it's just like, oh yeah, there's no downside. 4 attacks. Come at me, bro. Oh my god, that's terrifying. I love it. Let's not do that.
It's just an idea because it's just like multi-classing is just like.
Multi-classing is the way that it is for a very specific reason.
Yeah, so you don't do that. You don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit. No, sir. Rogue? I mean, just 1 level rogue. Oh, oops. Sorry, I have evasion now. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, this is the reasons why I can't DM, because I'll be like, you know what, this is funny.
It is funny. I might steal that for a different time, different place. But also, oh my god. Oh god.
Very rares are the ones that are 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 50.
Alright. Something I am gonna say.
What?
There is a part of me that in phase 2 wants to do a campaign where I let people take
Gestalt rules.
Where I use Gestalt rules.
Yeah. And believe me, I want to be part of that game because oh my god. Oh my god, the shit I could do.
Then you can multi-class with literally no drawbacks.
Yeah, there is no drawback.
That's what I was thinking with that weird idea.
Yeah.
Of multi-classing. It's basically
just Unga Bunga. Fighter Paladin.
Let me just create an orc, the half-orc version of
yes.
Gore, and then go 4 attacks with the extended
full champion fighter, fucking ancestral bear totem bear totem barb with a flame tongue great. You just shit damage. You crit. No. A flame tongue great axe because you just shit damage. You just shit crits. Oh my god, that's God, I love Just All rules.
I remake Rivius into a Twilight Cleric Stars Druid.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, Ami would definitely be Wizard Sork.
Yeah.
100%.
You would.
Cause man, I wish I had Meta Magic. Man, I wish I had Quicken. I wish I had Quicken, Heighten, Distant. Man, I wish.
You wish you had Subtle Spell.
That'd be really. I do.
Alex wishes he had Subtle Spell every day of his life.
What? I wish I could just cast multiple spells per turn. That's what I want, man. But also, there's a very good reason why I fucking can't. Because
Wizard.
Because Wizard, and also this character is too fucking powerful.
I mean, the only reason he's held back is that if literally anyone holds a sword, hits her with a sword, she falls over.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in the first session, yeah, before the Amulet of Health, yeah, I'd agree. But
yeah,
she doesn't
if I do a game like that, it's gonna be
batshit insane versus batshit insane.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm basically what I'm thinking is literally gods versus gods at that point.
Ah, yes. Then we actually bring back our old characters. Let's go. Yeah.
Because I want that kind of parallel to not be something that's attainable by just normal people.
Sort of like Fate, but on more crack than Fate already is.
Yeah.
Or probably across the dimensions.
The next step of Fate.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I mean, realistically, I wouldn't want this character just casually walking around Elerian either, but also, frankly, our characters are fucking insane as much as me, the player, wants to do that, because holy shit, that'd be funny as crap. Let's also just not, you know? Let's just let other people do stupid shit first, because
you don't want to hang out around the material realm.
let's just.
I mean, here's the thing: you can, and other gods in Elerian will be.
And good to know.
One of the things I intend to, straight up, one of the things I intend to have for Phase 2 is that the gods are just around.
Yeah, because like it's just like one of the things I've always kind of envisioned was like if Ami ascends to the point is just just another adventure, just a lower level adventuring party just walking around and they just run into a hooded figure up on the roads.
Like, I could 100% see me running a campaign. A group goes to a city. I roll a D100, and then I just go, "Hey Taylor, could you play Rivius for a bit? They're about to run into you in the marketplace."
Fucking goal. Just randomly traveling. Hey, hey, hun, can you come in real quick? Out of characters. Man.
Yeah, but gets into an arena fight with Gore.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Fucking RIP to them. But also, Ami will 100% be lobbying to make it so, hey, arena fights are for fun and for non-lethal. You lethal, you dead too. And the other person will be revived. Because resurrection is fun.
Hey, what if we got the rare item, Shield Guardian Amulet, and gave it to, say, Ami and one to Rivius?
See, the problem is, the Fermentor's Brew doesn't have that. Also, attunement slots. Again.
Yeah.
Do we have another attunement slot? For now.
Well, because I was thinking at least for Rivius, that'd be kind of...
Yeah, for Rivius it'd be
mean,
hilarious. I mean, for Amius it'd be great, because it's just
because
something to tank
it
for
takes
her.
half your damage for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd
and
be
then
great
it
for Ami.
regens health on
Yeah.
its own.
I
That'd be
mean,
great
I
for
can
Ami.
Also, got
switch
spell
out.
storing.
I can switch out my decks of my Ring of Evasion for it.
I think you want to keep the Ring of Evasion just because it's really important for you. As a, yeah.
That's three. That's three auto success and deck saves.
Indeed, very important.
So you can apparently cast a spell though into the Shield Guardian, level 4 or below.
Yeah.
And then you can command it to be just like to cast it whenever you want.
Sickening Radiance.
Who has to roll? Who has to roll the spell though?
A spellcaster who wears the Shield Guardian's amulet can cause the Guardian to store one spell of 4th level or lower. To do so, the wearer must cast a spell on the Guardian. The spell has no effect, but is stored within the Guardian, so it's still the caster's.
Yeah.
When commanded to do so by the wearer, or when the situation arises that was predefined by the spellcaster, so like a contingency spell, the Guardian casts the stored spell with any parameter set by the original caster, requiring no components.
Who does the concentration fall to? The caster?
I would assume it's the caster.
Good old Woods of the Coast. Getting clarification.
Well, because it doesn't specify it, but since you're the one who cast it there,
probably it's just weird because specification would be nice because realistically it could go either way. Of course it could because
we can craft the Shield Guardian amulet. It'll take a week though. We don't have a week.
We don't have a week unless you want to delay the fight by an unreasonable amount of time.
Also, it can cast a shield as a reaction on you. Not a shield spell. It's a +2 type of shield, you know.
As its reaction or yours?
Its reaction when it's within 5 feet of you. It can give you a +2.
I see. I should probably pick up. I should probably pick up like scroll. I should probably pick up some scrolls. I want to pick up some.
What if we give one of those to Gore?
That'd be insane.
Because like he already halves damage, and then it takes the other half.
Well, you don't have because you're not a bear totem. You're an Ankh.
Yeah,
but from physical damage, you'd be only ever be taking 1/4 the damage.
Taking a quarter.
Yeah, you'd be taking a quarter. From everything else, you'd effectively sort of be a limited version of a bear totem. Actually, slightly better because you'd resist. Yeah.
I effectively have 20 AC.
Granted, it's still probably hyper vulnerable to AoE for the fact of it's more targets on the field.
Yeah. I mean, it's already got 142 HP on its own.
Oh, Lamau, never mind. That's fine.
And it regens 10 HP a turn, so.
Literally? Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Generates 14 of its HP per turn.
I mean, I have a slot open, and it's a rare. It's not that expensive. I could have a second frontliner with me.
You could buy the Belt of Dwarvenkind to pump up your con.
Yeah, give me another 12 HP and more saves.
Yep.
Or I can buy this and have another 142 HP.
Well, the problem is we don't have that. Or we don't have it, and we can't craft it in time.
Someone who does.
I don't know anyone who does. We don't unless you want Ami to go on a freaking quest with the power of Woodwalk, because she does have that, to just go around looking for magic item shops. Is that what you want me to do?
No, it's fine. I'm just looking at this thing. I'm like, it's only a rare to just have command over the Shield Guardian.
We can also just give Gorg an amulet of health.
Well, that would only increase it. He already has 18. You already have 18, right?
Yeah.
That only increases it by 1. So he stands to gain more from the Belt of Dwarvenkind.
Yes.
Emps is getting blip blops.
Blip blops.
Yeah.
He's scheming.
The reason I was asking about the very rare earlier was because I was also thinking we should totally get Rivius one day an animated shield.
See, the problem is the animated shield's just kind of bad for a very rare.
For its rarity, yeah.
Yeah, for its rarity, it's really bad.
I mean, I guess it makes sense in a way though, because it allows people who two-hand to have a shield. So
Yeah, but the problem is for something that expensive, and it costs an attunement slot when generally
yeah,
attunement slots are incredibly valuable. It never makes sense because it's only ever just a normal shield. Unlike you stand to gain more just from sword and board. Just have a fucking +2 plus. You can have a +3 shield at the same rarity and
I
have
want a
+5
+3
AC
shield.
instead of a +2 instead of just the +2.
I want a +3 shield.
So I can understand the point behind an animated shield, but they're about as bad as the animated
for
weapons.
for very rare, yeah.
If it was like a rare, I would say yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same idea as saying like the animated weapons are any good. It's spoiler alert, they ain't. 4 times, and then they come back to you. 4 goddamn times. But yes, Ami does have Windwalk now, Smile. Who needs druids? Who needs a druid? She can just travel she can just travel the I know Rulikath has done like the math on exactly how far you can go throughout the duration of a Windwalk. So I might have to...
I hacked up my one-hand warhammer.
Well, it's a good thing. Well, it's a good thing we have the chance to fix that then.
I don't know how I hacked it up though.
Well, what do you feel is hooked up about it?
There's another damage here.
Improved Divine Smite? I mean, not Divine Smite. Divine Strike?
I don't... Hold on.
Is it your Warhammer?
Yeah, it's my Warhammer, and it's only a D8.
I believe Warhammers are default a D8 in when they're one-handed. Right?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah, it's
so
1d8 one-handed, 2d8, 1d10 two-handed.
Man, I wish they were 2d8. Man, I wish they were 2d8 two-handed. That'd be amazing. Great sword to who?
This is the two hands, which is
I mean, maybe
correct here.
Since I have the slot, maybe I should go ahead and just get that belt.
And this is
Yeah.
the.
If for nothing else, at least for this fight.
Yeah.
Okay,
even
why
if you only
why
use
is
it this
there an
fight.
additional damage here?
I mean, it's effectively 13 more HP for me because I also get the bonus to my temporary HP because that's based on my con.
True.
And for me, that's effectively when at least for
D10.
slashing, bludgeoning,
Where's the D10? It is two-handed, and then
that's potentially an extra 26 effective HP.
Augers.
So that's pretty big.
Indeed. Twilight. Divine Strike is a D8.
Yeah. Divine Strikes are D8s, yeah.
Yeah, why is that a D10 then? I mean, that's just a normal one.
+3 for.
Yeah, it's a D10 plus 3 plus 2 for two-handed. Not sure why there's D10s on the crit of. I think
That's the
supposed to be.
one-handed.
Yeah, that's the one-handed. I guess the other two should be just a D8s. Just a D8, because I think that's supposed to be Divine Strike. You only ever get one attack with it. Unless I somehow make a spell route tattoo and just slap it on Rivius and just, hey, get in there. You have Tenses Transformation.
I think I fixed it.
Augers. I mean,
because apparently they apparently I drag and drop the Warhammer +2 into my sheet because you know.
Oh,
and it added the D10 additionally for some reason.
Incredible. Actually, oh, you know what it is? Actually, you know what it is? It's assuming it's just a catch-all one. It's just a catch-all version. So it rolls the one-handed and two-handed at the same time. That's what it is. Okay, that makes more sense now, actually. That actually makes sense.
That's dumb.
For just drag and drop? No, it makes sense. It's simplest. It's simple.
Yeah, but I like mine separated.
I mean,
because
I
go
know. I'm
two-hand all the time.
I'm just stating from a perspective of like simplified drag and drop.
There
It
it is.
makes sense. There we go.
Did it not? Oh wait, there it is.
Good lord. You know, I should probably redo my spell list.
I could also.
So yeah, I have more silver bar. I mean, I should probably pick up. I should also probably pick up a.
Oh, I did that the wrong side.
You know, sometimes I'm like, you know, this is probably bullying, but what if?
I mean, I have insect plague now.
Consumables H are scary. Consumables are strong.
Question.
Yes.
Hello.
Answer.
Can I stack insect plague and spirit guardians in the same place?
Yes.
Good God. Also, those are such low. Those are really. It's not crazy.
I have a question.
Yes. Hi. We have an
Mhm.
answer.
Does insect plague target friendlies?
363 roll.
Insect plagues. Storming, biting locust full 20-foot radius, under spirit is centered on a point. Each creature in it. Yes, it would affect friendlies, Taylor.
Cannot stack it then, Mac.
I mean, you could. You just have to not be in there.
Won't.
Was rare 5,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will minus 5,000 and buy that belt then, if that's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. I just basically give the money to Ami, she'll teleport over and come back.
Yeah, I spent 3,950 for the potions of greater healing and
I might just send more of my fucking money on more spell scrolls. I'm like,
and
or you know what?
basically
Oh.
the mats for Revivify. Oh, I need to tell Tyson that he has 2 casting of the Revivify.
Gonna be buying 10 more first level spell scrolls, 5 spell scrolls of shield, and 5 spell scrolls of absorb element. Because you know what? Fuck it. I have money. I'm going to spend it. It's time to abuse. It is time to gain the consumable. It is time to reject JRPG. It is time to embrace abuse consumable. Is this going to be useful? I have no fucking idea. But it frees up spell slots. That's the important part. Could probably pick up like I'm gonna use 3 of the 4 days, and I'm gonna use 250 GP to craft 2 scrolls of Vortex Orb.
Nodders.
You know, it was mostly, I mostly did the spell scroll thing and the bosses, like, this is just a sort of way I could just make it so she has more, things she can do, fuck around with, and I was like, what if I just did that on the main character? Because it just frees up so much shit. I can unprepare shield, I can unprepare shield, and I can unprepare absorb elements. I don't know if I had absorb elements prepared to begin with.
I got my Divine Strike macro up.
I did have absorb elements and shield. I did have absorb elements. Okay. Let's do. Okay, so 4, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. And that is in line with her stats. So shield absorb elements. Smart me would buy scrolls of mage armor to just say fuck it.
But you don't.
But that involves me making smart decisions. So we're just not, Smile. Burning Hands. Hands. Can I ever to cast detect magic? What, Panda?
If I'm getting the belt,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I gotta get Art of Gore with a beard.
That may in fact need to happen, yes. Panda.
Yes.
We could do cheese grater strats. I have spike growth with my brush. And you're a barb. You're a barb. You can half the damage.
I can.
You could just drag the field marshal through spikes on repeat.
Mm-hmm. And I can flavor it as me just charging with him stuck to my horns.
I can also just bully that man with heat metal. It's just like, oh yeah, that pretty little plate art. Oh yeah, that pretty plate mail you have on. Burn.
Okay, but what if I want it though?
It's not gonna damage it. It does not damage it. Just don't touch it. It's not good for you. Not good. It is not good. If I really wanted to solve the magic weapon problem, I just go like spend the 500 gold for +1 quarterstaff.
Yeah.
I should probably do that now that I'm thinking about it. That would be smart.
Oh hey, the belt also gives me dark vision.
It does. Welcome to the party.
Yo, Pog?
Welcome to the party. I think our entire party has dark vision now. Hold on.
Yeah. I get
You have 300 feet. I have 60. Elwin, yeah, everyone in the party has 60-foot dark vision now. Pog. It's not it can't see through magical darkness, but Pog.
Can I
You can also share Eyes of Night, yes. Equal to your wisdom mod, so I mean is what? That's what, 3 right now?
Yes.
You could share it with the rest of the party. Poggers. Poggers. I have 1 extra. You know what? This bastard has been a thorn in my side. Disintegrate.
Monka? Does disintegrate take his items as well?
It does not, no.
Okay.
No, it does not. It does not destroy his items.
I'm just saying. He might have nice plate.
God.
Do you think he'll be vulnerable to radiant damage?
I mean, maybe. Don't know. We'll just on that count, I would just have to find out. don't need Fireball. I have Haste. I don't want to... Man, I wish I had a second concentration slot, because all my fun spells are also concentration, but it's for the best that I don't, because good lord.
Look at me. I have macros for my Divine Strike now.
Oh yeah, Spell Rot Tattoos only go to 5th. Right. I'm going to make higher level Spell Rot Tattoos.
You are?
Maybe. Maybe I'll find out a way to make scrolls be able to cast by anyone. And that with all the terrifying implications that brings. Hey, do we want to gore Lathansa's transformation? Forget Rage. Just watch him murdering everyone anyways, because Tensors is funny. Sure you lose the last part of it, but also 50 temp HP, extra 2d12, and advantage on all attacks. So who needs the Rage? Who needs the Reckless attack? Unga Bunga.
Okay, so with the belt, I'm now at 163 HP.
Nice. Good God.
With 17 temp when I rage.
Nice.
So when I rage, I effectively start a combat with 180 HP.
Yeah, and if anyone is surprised, if the rest of us surprised, you can immediately rage. Yeah, which bumps when it comes to physical damage, which bumps that HP effectively up to 320.
Amps is taking notes furiously.
I mean, that's true, probably.
Amps is taking notes furiously. He's scheming.
He's always scheming.
He's always scheming.
Damn schemers.
We get to scheme because you're scheming against us, because we're scheming against you, because you're also scheming against us, and Angel is scheming against both parties because it's Angel. Did any of that make sense? No? Good.
The word scheme was said a lot.
Correct. Gold star. I don't have a gold star to give, so I don't know. I'll have fun in the boss fight next week. Probably.
Alright, let's go.
That's the hope.
That is in fact the hope.
Aren't you testing tomorrow?
Possibly, depends
Hopefully.
on first.
I'd rather not.
But don't know.
So let's not
We're
do
definitely testing on Monday.
Okay, yeah. No, there is no garden run. There is no garden run. There is no raid going on Monday. Definitively testing at least on Monday.
So, what if Angel kicks for it aggressively?
I think for it will collapse. And
I think that's just Burr's normal state of being, is being shaked aggressively by Angel.
Why?
Okay, first off, that's a trick question. It's for it.
Okay, but what is the reason though?
It's for it. It's for it, and yes. Those are the reasons, Taylor.
See.
That man deserves to get shaken aggressively many times by a lot of people in this server. I think if Angel threatened to shake Tyson aggressively, I think he would just cease to exist. If gently shaking him got him to pretty much just say, okay, fuck, I'll do it first opportunity. Aggressively shaking would cause that man to cease being, even though he could probably snap most of us in half.
True.
Because it is incredibly easy to forget how much of a bod that guy has.
Which
yeah,
one?
he's
Tyso.
Oh yeah, Tyson's is
Yeah.
He's a unit.
Yeah, he is in fact a fucking unit.
He's a beefy boy.
He is in fact a beefy goddamn boy. I need to relog into Discord on the
I would
desktop.
one day like to wrestle that man. It's as long as my back doesn't give out because I'm old.
I used the right password. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? And I just use the fucking headset. Damn it, I'm stupid. Pyramid, please activate stream mode again. Eight. The good old clicky clacks. The good old clicky clack of mechanical keyboard. How I've missed it. How everyone in my house has fucking not.
Well, that's their problem.
That's their problem, not mine. I've had this keyboard for like 6 years. It's a good keyboard. It is a good keyboard. 10 out of 10. Oh, hey, happy Sunday. You know, one thing I thought about. Oh, right. I'm gonna go off and go get somewhere. Gonna go get a +1 quarterstaff.
Nodders.
I get +2, but I'm not. I mean, I don't think I need to commit to the bit of Sensor's transformation that damn hard. Because good lord, scary. And God. I'll You know, if Ami was on the effects of the whole giant potion and Tensor's transformation, who do you think would come out on top in a friendly duel? And just basically a sparring match? Ami or Gore?
I don't know.
Well, let's see. The test transformation for strips your magic, right?
Yeah,
So
I can't cast. It's literally just Marshall v. Marshall.
I think Gore just because it actually still has his abilities.
Yeah, I know, but you don't get to resist the 2d12 force. And my attack mod will actually be rather decent.
2d12 force is huge.
2d12 force is huge. God forbid I crit. And it goes into 4d12.
Mm-hmm. But I do have the extended crit range and the bigger crit, and my weapon is a flame gun greatsword. So
yeah, in terms of sparring, you'd likely win, but she could still possibly reasonably give you a run for your money.
let's
Possibly.
see. Since you already have advantage, I'd probably always be recklessing, so I have it too. We both have the strength con saving throws. You get 2 attacks. I have 2 attacks. Yeah, 50 temporary HP is big.
Yeah, 50 temp HP, 50 temp HP on top of 108. It's pretty fucking big.
That puts you up to where I am. So
yeah, that puts me close to where you are in HP.
And me not being able to reduce that 2d12 is huge.
Yeah.
It would pretty much make our weapons equal.
Right, yeah, ironically, actually, yeah. And if you crit, that's big in your favor, obviously. But if I crit, that's also huge in my favor. It's like, who crits first?
Yeah, it would be close, but I think because of my crit range and
crit range, higher overall damage, and
and the the fighting style and great weapon mastery,
What the fuck? I can't on top of a bush.
But it would definitely be close as long as the dice were being fair.
Yeah. It would be fun.
Like on average, it would be close.
Yeah. Closer than that championship fight. But
he was butter.
Yeah.
And then I still regret not picking up his axe, though, because it wasn't as good as the flame tongue, I think, but it was
probably not.
It was interesting. It had interesting effects.
It did.
Also, it would have given me another great, a great weapon to use.
Yeah,
instead
it
of
would've. Yeah.
But I was looking at the math of it also, and people mathed out the great sword versus great axe with like all these different variables, and the great sword's just better.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like the greatsword's better until a certain point.
Yeah.
Until you get like the third brutal critical or something.
Really? Really?
Well, because with brutal critical, you only average like 2 more damage.
Yeah.
Over the sword, because you only have that 5% chance to crit normally.
Yeah. That's fair.
Now I have a higher chance to crit because I have the champion.
Yeah. Which is
so
crazy.
That will widen it quite a bit after some time. But because of the 2d6 having that whole curve with the better average and working better with great weapon fighting style.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's like your average stays higher.
It's more or less. Do you want easier highs or more consistent in general?
Yes.
That's what it comes down to. Great Axe hits harder more frequently, can hit way harder on easier, but Greatsword is infinitely more consistent.
Especially with the great weapon fighting style.
Yeah. So that's 2 chances for it to proc instead of just 1.
And it procs had a higher rate because it's 1 and 6 for each one instead of 1 and 12.
Yeah.
Or 2 and 6 versus 2 and 12.
Yeah.
Because rolling 3s on d6s, on 2d6s, that's not bad. That's still 6 damage. Rolling a 3 on an axe is only 3.
That's pain.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking even with me having brutal now, I'm probably gonna stick with the great sword just to see if I can upgrade it to like a plus weapon, so I can use the great weapon master more consistently.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to do so, then would probably not be a terrible time.
Would it be possible, DM, to make, say, the Flame Tongue Greatsword a +1 Flame Tongue Greatsword at this point?
Well, it's interesting you asked that. I was actually talking about that with the other DMs when we were playing all this, and yes.
And how much would that cost? So I did just spend 5 of my 6,000 coin.
Don't worry. I'll don't worry. I'll spend.
Yeah, I can cover it.
We in this party like to help our friends achieve their goals in terms of hilarious items.
So just one sec. A greatsword obviously is a common, and I imagine a +1 is an uncommon.
Yep. The flame tongue itself, the flame tongue weapon itself, is rare, however, which is the big deal.
Yeah, so it'd be upgrading from rare to technically very rare, probably.
Sort of.
Pseudo.
Sort of.
No, I'd say it's still very much be in the category of rare.
I have to go see if it's a minor or major. Not that it matters that much, but at least in stuff like open worlds and shit, that does matter.
Yeah. I'd say probably making a +2 would be the full.
Maybe.
The full jump.
I'll say. Let's say 2K.
2K for the +1?
Yeah, 2K to add +1 to it.